Hey guys, and welcome back to another Sims 4 room build. This one's kind of a little bit of a fun take on a kitchen, very much in a color palette that I've done before because let's face it, I love me some black and brick, but I wanted to see like kind of how compactly we could do a kitchen that still felt like a usable kitchen. I wasn't trying to do like a challenge where it's like put it all in one like square or something like that. Like I wasn't trying to do something like that, but I was thinking like wouldn't it be really fun to see if we could kind of like smush a kitchen under stairs and still have it, work and still have like a little dinette. Like I was thinking maybe like in a townhouse or perhaps in an apartment. Maybe this would fit really well in one of the apartments in San Marino. If you could get the floor plan right. I was kind of thinking something like that, and I'm actually really pleased with how it turned out. This was one of those sort of, I'm gonna say something really weird, please don't judge me. It was one of those like brain itches, where you're like, does this work? And originally, to clarify, I was going to make it a dollhouse, but I did end up adding walls and stuff because I wanted the lighting to make sense. But for a while here, the lighting's gonna be outdoor lighting before we get it all worked out. But going back to what I was initially saying, it was one of those things where I was just like, I gotta try this, and I don't know why. I'm pretty sure I've done under the stair kitchens before, so it wasn't even a test to be like, can I make this work? There was just like a thing I wanted to create in my head, and I was not going to get anything else accomplished until I figured out how to create it. And I'm really, really happy with it. I'm really pleased. I'm really hoping to maybe actually build a house where I get to use this kitchen, like build a house maybe around this kitchen. I definitely have done rooms before where it's then turned into a house because I like the room so much, and I definitely want to try with this one. The stairs do work. You do have to fiddle with the word just went in my head. Shelves. There we go. You do have to fiddle with the shelves just a touch if you don't place it with move objects because they can get a little fiddly and you may have to move it more than I moved it. But my tester sim does go up and down the stairs and can use all of the appliances, which is lovely. I did go with a little bit more of an industrial theme. I do really like this set. In real life, this would probably not be how my kitchen would look. Also, I imagine those are actually mesh. And can you imagine how cluttered your kitchen would look if you could see through your cabinets? Like, lordy, I'm thinking about my cabinets. The amount of disorganization within my kitchen cabinets. I would not want mesh fronts like that. That being said, I do actually really like them in the Sims. I think they're really cool, and I think a big reason I like them is they're just different than some of the cabinets I have. We have a lot of very traditional cabinets, which I'm not complaining about. I think I say this all the time. There's so many good bones in The Sims 4. There's so many, like even if we just talked about base game, there's so many good bone pieces. They're just, the colors are dated, to be honest with you. And so this is one of those sets where occasionally I say, this actually got a revamp not terribly long ago. This is one of those sets where I'm like, I would love to like try my hand at recoloring this set because I love this set very, very much. And it could, I think, actually, like, can you imagine, they're all very industrial and that's totally great, but can you imagine maybe perhaps with like the front cabinetry being like a cute green, or making it look a little bit more like do it in white so it looks more latticey. Not latticey, but you know what I mean. Going back to my IKEA core, right, with all the fun colors and things, I think that would be a really cool set. That was a little bit of a digression from the kitchen. Now you can see we've already put a little bit of an island in and those bar stools that I love so, so, so much. I apologize about the stopping and starting within this video. I am using a new recording software and a new editing software because I changed everything about my personal space in real life. In Meat Space, I did a reorg. And for some reason, my computer decided to, when I shut it down, because I don't do that as often as I should, and when I restarted it back up in its new location, a lot of my software was just done. And unfortunately, because I have been dreaming of being a YouTuber for a very long time, the software that I was using to record was stuff that I had, gotten for free, like free trials that I extended, or freeware that had, existed in like, oh lordy, 2013, 2012, 2013, something like that. So when I went to get like newer versions of my editing software and of my recording software, both companies were like, that's great, we abandoned those projects a long time ago. So I'm all new setup. So I do apologize if this video is a little weird, if there's some weird cuts and breaks and things, and if there's some weird footage that should have maybe been cut out and hasn't. I will try to get that all caught up. I'm not super great at all of this footage, all of this new software yet. Bear with me. That being said, I also cluttered the shelves. This is, again, one of those conversations we've had before. I love, love, love the look of open shelves. Could not happen in my kitchen. Could not happen in my kitchen. Not only do I have, like, a weird array of, like, multicolored plastic bowls and stuff, which sounds really cute, but they're pretty beat up. I also have plastic dishes that are Disney's Hercules themed. I inherited them. I am told they are from McDonald's. They are lovely. they would not present well on open shelves. That doesn't stop me from using them all the time. In fact, I ate grilled cheese off one yesterday. But yeah, it wouldn't work in my kitchen. It would not be cute and aesthetic. It would just look like I don't know how to get rid of things, which is probably fairly accurate. This kitchen also probably just doesn't have quite enough storage. Although I guess if it was in an apartment or a townhouse, you may just not need as much storage, and especially if it's owned by a sim that maybe doesn't cook. You know, that may not be a problem. Here's where I decided that I was going to completely change the layout of their space and then proceeded to forget how to build in The Sims for like 20 minutes. Does that happen to anyone else? Especially when I'm trying to record for video, I will be like going along, minding my own business, doing a build, and I'll just be like, I don't remember where like dishwashers live, or I don't remember how to get wallpaper, or I will click the wrong thing like 4 times and be like, where does this live? What is going on? Or for example, just now I couldn't build walls. I don't know why that happens. Someone's gonna have to explain that to me. Brains are interesting, but yeah, my brain likes to forget things anytime it's in like trouble. So I did kind of imagine this on like the side of a house or on an end piece townhouse, like one of those really skinny long townhouses. I think they have them in New York. I'm trying to remember where the last place I saw them was. But anyways, maybe on the end unit, so they have some windows on the side, but you could really easily remove those windows and swish it in the middle of something else. And you could probably really easily flatten out this room and swish it into any other house you wanted to. It's pretty versatile, and the little side pieces just so that in screenshots it looks cute. You can do whatever you want with that. Probably should be a living room and not like a weird hallway, but you know, who am I to judge? You know, maybe it's like a Food Network set, and they don't actually like the rest of the kitchen doesn't exist. Like maybe Rachel Ray cooks in this kitchen or something like that. Rachel Ray. When was the last time I've actually watched her cooking show? Why did I pick her? Alex Guarnaschelli could cook in this kitchen. She would intimidate me so bad, but it would be so cool. Can you imagine getting to cook with some of those like Food Network chefs? Like, I think Bobby Flay would make me really annoyed. I think in real life Bobby Flay and I would probably not get along. I say as though I'm going to have any opportunity ever to be in the same kitchen as him. But anyways, maybe it's a set. Maybe you could turn it into a set. That'd be kind of cool if you had Get Famous. I've not played a lot with Get Famous. I don't super know how it works. I got it right before my senior year of college, and y'all know how that goes. So anyway, I've rambled on a lot, like an excessive amount in this video, and I have managed to not talk very much about anything important. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a great week. I hope you're feeling very, very loved. And if you're not feeling very, very loved, please know that I love you, and I'm excited to exist, and I'm excited you're here, and I hope your day and your week get better. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you next time.